Hey guys, welcome back to Gracious Families. It's so good to have you here. Today we're talking about one of our favourite topics, and that's adventure as a family. We love to adventure, don't we?
We do. We love always thinking up new things to do.
Absolutely, and today we're going to share with you why adventure and 10 simple and cheap ways that you can get some adventure into your family and get out and about. See you in there.
Bye. Why adventures and what are adventures? Well, firstly, what is an adventure?
Oh, I tell you what, it's an exciting or an unusual experience.
Yeah, it can really be a break in routine. It gives you that like normal life and a kind of complete break from that and a break from the usual. And so it's something that's fun that you can do together.
Yeah.
And it just creates a really cool family connection.
And I don't know about you, Nicole, but when I hear the word adventure, I often think of something like big and extravagant, like jumping out of a plane or
Which is
driving
actually
a
really
race car or, bungee jumping, whatever it might be. But did you know that adventure doesn't have to be like full-on extreme?
Really?
Did you know that? It can just be an exciting or an unusual experience. How good's that?
Yeah, it'd be heaps fun. It's just doing something fun together, really, and exploring together.
Yeah.
Learning new things together, having a shared experience together, which is actually a why for adventure, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's there's lots of reasons for an adventure, but one of them is family connection, because we really believe to build a strong family team, which is what we're all about here in Gracefield Families, is you need strong connections.
Yeah.
And adventures can really help build those strong connections together because it's a shared experience, and often, or not always, but it can be a new experience together and make lasting memories.
Absolutely. So make lasting memories is the exciting part, because you're connected while you're adventuring, but then after the adventure, you get to relive that through like videos and stories and stuff like that. I know one of our favourite points in time, every now and then Google Photos sends us like 9 years ago this or 3 years ago this. It might be a picture of a kid taking their first steps, or a trip that we've been on, or just a ritual that was part of our lives, or even something more boring than that. But it's nice to be able to look back and the kids gather around and be like, oh, I remember this, or oh, I remember that T-shirt I was wearing, and you talk about it.
It can also be a really cool way of reminiscing and teaching kids about your lives too.
Yeah.
Like before Steve and I had kids, we did lots and lots of adventures. Particularly in New Zealand, we had this holiday that we just spent so much
adventure.
money, and it's all about adventure.
Yeah.
And even today, the kids will say, "Whoa, what was that like?" And so I will tell them about different things. And as we're reminiscing through the Google Photos or photo albums, or just through the shared experience we had, the kids are learning lots about us, and they're learning about living a bold life and taking risks and being courageous. Lots of different things. It's a really good teaching point for your kids.
Absolutely. And also I want to bring up like spiritual adventure. And so praying for others, making meals for others, allowing our day-to-day to be interrupted in order to support someone or do something. Those sorts of like God mission type adventures, even though all of life is mission, but those more strategic things that are sometimes and often unplanned adventures can be really cool as well, to show them how to spread God's love through this world.
Absolutely. Another why for adventures is that it can build life skills in ourselves and in our kids, and we can really help guide our kids through that. And another why is adventure really develops the brain. And Psychology Today, I'm going to read it for you so I don't get it wrong, actually quoted, by creating new synapses and strengthening existing ones, which happens when you have adventures, we enhance our brain's health and capacity.
Did you know your brain can grow?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it can grow. It's like a muscle. So every time you do something, it grows. And these synapses send the message to the nerves about what your body's doing. So when you go on an adventure, you grow more and strengthen more, your brain gets stronger.
Isn't that cool? So we're actually growing our own brains as well as our kids' brains, which is very cool. But as I continue, it says, every new adventure, therefore, contributes to making our minds more agile. Additionally, the role of adventure in building self-confidence is well studied. So it's building life skills, it's building brain development, it's building those synapses, it's building self-confidence in our kids and in ourselves.
And brain agility.
Amazing.
Did you say that? Brain agility is awesome
good.
for our kids to be able to pivot, and for us to be able to pivot quick in life.
Yeah.
Because who knows, life doesn't always go as smooth as
No.
hoped or planned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So adventure is a really vital thing to do with our kids. It really helps grow and develop our kids and also develop our strong family team. So we now have for you 10 adventures that we have come up with.
That are free or cheap.
Free or cheap, and are manageable, because manageable is a major part of having successful family adventures. So let's run through them.
Hey, talking about successful, sometimes the failed family adventures are the ones that bring the most memories too.
Yeah.
So think about raining camping adventures. That was a recent one. Anyway, so first one, hike unknown trails. A hike doesn't have to be long, it doesn't have to be arduous, it doesn't have to be multi-days, it can just be like an hour. Last weekend, we hiked a unknown trail to most of the family, and it was cool. Saw heaps of wildlife, saw a danger noodle going across the path. Yeah, really cool. Explore.
Awesome. Another one is a bike ride in a new place.
Yeah.
So bike riding is awesome together as a family, but in somewhere new, it starts an adventure.
Good to explore. One thing my sister did recently with her daughter was like a massive playground hop. So you can just jump in the car, mark down. We actually did it when Eliana was first born. We went down to the other side of the city, a whole 45 minutes away, and skate park hopped and playground hopped down there, and that was really, really fun. Yeah.
Another one is to explore a new beach together. Beaches and our family are like this. Beaches always create amazing memories with our kids because of the freedom on it, I think. But a new beach is always fun to explore.
Yeah. Go on a picnic.
Yeah.
If you want to get really adventurous, don't take any food and see if you can procure it along the way. But we've never done that. You might want to. I don't know. I don't know why I said that, but
it could produce hangry children.
It's become a survivor challenge. Sorry, we're really tired, kids. Go on a picnic. Find a picnic spot. Yeah. Local festivals. While Nicole sorts herself out here, local festivals. At the moment in Adelaide, we have the Fringe Festival going on. That's a cool one, just to go in and see. Not always cheap if you're buying stuff there. I think there's some Summer Garden Festival we might pop past at Civic Park this weekend. But local festivals are all around the place.
Absolutely. Another thing that can be really fun to do is to become a local tourist for the day. So hop on a bus, go somewhere together and see what you can find. Go to some tourist attractions that you have in your city, because often we don't do that, do we?
No.
And so it's actually really fun to do that with our family.
It's amazing when you have fresh eyes that the place that you live, that you might be a bit sick of or whatever, turns out to be an awesome adventure.
Yeah.
What's next? Geocaching.
Yeah.
Jump on the App Store, whatever phone you use. Jump on the App Store, download geocaching app. Super fun. You can do this almost anywhere.
Yeah.
And you can pay for it and get even more. We've only got the free one. But geocaching, you basically, it helps you locate using GPS an approximate space for what's called a geocache, which is like a little hidden
treasure.
It's usually like a container. You open that up and there's different things. You fill out a logbook, you fill it out on the app as well. Sometimes there's like toys, so you can swap toys and stuff like that. Really fun. Like it can make the most like hard walk or boring whatever really, really fun to look forward. We've used it on bike rides and hikes to get the kids further and that sort of thing. Geocaching's awesome.
Yeah. Another one that we have is camping.
Yeah.
Now, our family are camping lovers. We absolutely love it. But I don't know if you've tried it with your family, but I really recommend just even one night out in a tent. It's amazing what life skills you develop when you camp.
Absolutely. Just go prepared.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably don't go and procure your own food for that one.
But talking about that, the next one, which we love, is fruit picking.
Yeah.
Not long ago, we went and picked strawberries up in the hills. It's just awesome. Everyone's coming home with like nice red grins and just really fun picking apples, whatever it might be.
Yeah, that's a really cool one.
Yeah.
And the last one we have for you is a scavenger hunt. Scavenger hunts can be actually really fun. Again, it's going out into nature, it's exploring together and finding things together and working as a team to create or to find the whole
Yeah.
the whole list. So
Yeah.
that's
So
a really
online
fun way.
you can find heaps of scavenger hunt ideas. There might even be specific ones to your location that you can get. We did one through the city with all Nicole's like sisters and parents, and that was really fun. So yeah, have a look online, see what you can find. Otherwise, just make a list of things you want to find and then go find them.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So I guess the important thing is a few little tips is to go planned.
Absolutely.
So food probably is a good thing to plan.
Yeah.
But also plan where you're going, how long you've got as well, and make sure you keep it manageable. Don't. My encouragement, you can if you want to, but my encouragement is not to dream out this big and try and achieve this when the reality is you can only achieve something this big. So go be prepared in that and in how much you can achieve in a certain time, and be realistic, I guess, in that.
Absolutely.
Another thing is to plan it together,
yeah,
isn't it?
And dream it up together.
Yeah.
Like, make that part of the fun. The anticipation is usually part of the journey, right? Like getting excited for it, dreaming it, planning it is good fun.
And I think, lastly, it's as we were saying before, the memory making, part of the memory making is to record it somehow. So is it through like a journal? Is it through photos, videos, whatever it is? But I really encourage you to do that, to record it, because it can be a really fun way of reminiscing and reminding each other of those family memories you've created.
Absolutely. So there's 10 free and cheap ways that you can adventure, and why you should do it and how you can do it. And if you're looking for more to understand your family and what sort of adventures they might like, if you head to our website, www.gracefueledfamilies.com, you'll actually be able to sign up and download a free family insight guide. And in that, we talk a lot about family profiles and how to know your kids, which helps pinpoint what sort of adventures you as a family might like to do. There's stuff on date nights, so like adventuring together as just a couple. And there's a bunch of other stuff in there that can just help you understand your family better and work towards becoming a stronger, unified team for the kingdom of God together. So head over to the website and grab that. Also like and subscribe to this channel if you want up-to-date information of what we're bringing out. But I actually think that we have actually given you a sneaky extra one. I think we even gave you 11 tips for adventure. But if you have other ones that we haven't told you or come up with, can you put them in the comments below? Yeah. Because we always like fresh adventure ideas, and we can also help each other. So let's get on that and adventure together for fun. Yeah, maybe give us our sneaky 12th or something like that. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. And we've only done cheap and free because that's what we like. But if you've got any that are like rich and extravagant, feel free to add them too. Like trips overseas or something like that. Well, enjoy. Yeah. Have fun adventuring. Bye, guys.